4 days is a long time. That's the most accurate thing anybody told me leading up to this. Again, I had really not a lot of concept of what Disney really was when you get down here and go. So it was kind of a mystery to me. 4 days is a long time.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited would you, and 10 being the highest, how excited would you say you are?
Does one go back to bed?
Meet my friend Daniel. He has not been to Disney World since he was 3 years old, and he has no recollection of that.
Got in his first visit pin.
Here we go.
As an adult, he has had no interest in going to Disney World, which I interpret as a desperate need to go to Disney World. So I took it upon myself to turn him into a fan of the Disney parks. So, we're in like colonial America, and we have the buildings here, and in the middle of the road is this river.
The sewer system?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. I didn't realize I'd be getting a sanitation lesson at Disney right off the bat.
I'm full of it. I mean, information that is.
Full something, Dan, that's for sure.
I wanted him to have the fullest Disney experience he could, and I wanted to start off strong, so I brought him straight to Thunder Mountain.
All right, you've been on your first Disney ride.
Can we stay forever?
Fun fact.
Please tell me we're not staying forever.
What are the odds of me turning you into someone who wants to come back here annually right now?
Annually?
Or even semi-annually?
Twice a year?
Could be, or it could be every other year.
I don't think so, man. That'll happen.
Not yet, huh?
This is probably a once every 10 years experience.
So you're saying there's a chance. You know, they spotted tigers in these lines, which is ridiculous because tigers have stripes. I should mention Daniel and I met at Best Buy doing Geek Squad installs, where we bonded over my love of puns. Notice I said my love of puns. All right, let's see the moment your life changes forever.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
Dole Whip is only pretty good. Man, I have my work cut out for me.
We're up from a 0 to maybe a 1. But every time we get around that 1, we do some dumb stuff like taking out a Little Mermaid ride, Dan.
But to be clear, I brought him on these rides to give him the full experience of the Magic Kingdom.
Stop looking at me. She did look at you. Creepy.
It wasn't until we had returned home that we learned of the trauma he had on It's a Small World when he was 3 years old, but it explains a lot.
It's got a hook you're going to love. Not going to be able to forget it for the rest of your life.
It's a small world and I just can't escape it.
We're going to be in this room for a while.
I succeeded in giving him a full look at the parks that day, and even set a new personal record of 19 rides in 10.5 hours. But that pace did wear him out, and we did end up leaving before the fireworks. Truly, only my daughter can really keep up with me at Disney.
Well, if we don't spin it too fast, I can go on the teacup.
Those were famous last words.
All right.
I haven't been on this ride since 1998, when my brother and his wife spun it so fast that I didn't recover for nearly an hour and a half. And it was at this point that I realized I had made a grave mistake and that he would have his revenge for It's a Small World. Expectation versus the actual day in the park.
There was a few surprises, like the Winnie the Pooh. I was like, okay, fine, we'll do Winnie the Pooh. And I was like, this is awesome. This is real cool. Overall on the day, I had a good time. I did. But in terms of getting me to love the park and come back, we're at probably like a 2.5 or 3.
Tell us about your experience with the Happy Birthday pin.
So far, it's way too much notoriety for me. Thanks, Dan.
As a fellow audiovisual guy, I knew that Hollwood Studios was my ace in the hole.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. The rides at Hollwood Studios are immersive. Their use of setting, special effects, and audiovisual takes you to places I only imagined as a kid.
What a piece of junk!
That's a running 2.6.
Ah, so close.
Yes. Now, to add context to Smuggler's Run, we were able to be pilots.
We were pilots.
So it's kind of a big deal. We were selected out of everybody in the entire park. There were like only two people.
Only 2 people get to
out
pilot.
of the thousands that come here.
It was pretty amazing.
It was pretty cool, and you know.
With more grown-up rides and the immersion into Star Wars at Galaxy's Edge, Hollwood Studios really has more for those who have been around the sun a few more times. And at this point, I was really winning him over.
I feel like yesterday was like maybe a 2 or a 3 for me. And today was like, if 10 is definitely coming back, we were at an 8 or a 9.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll continue that tomorrow when we're at Epcot.
For convenience reasons, we could leave now. We're
Oh, no.
close to the parking lot. I mean, it's really the most logical move.
I mean, you want to continue going with the
Go back to the hotel, go to sleep.
that seems awful.
Mustard gas.
I really thought that Epcot would continue to grow his excitement for the Disney parks, with Test Track and the new Guardians of the Galaxy coaster. Plus, we were there during the Food and Wine Festival, so that gave us tons of options for tasty treats. I might have forced this on him, but all in the name of having the fullest Disney experience he could, of course.
It's really great to see you, Donald.
Exploration of the countries in the World Showcase is a must, and Morocco is one of my favorites. In hindsight, this is probably where I began to lose him. And sure, Figment could use some updates like some projection mapping and such, but it's still a classic. And of course, no trip to Epcot would be complete without trying the Beverly at Club Cool.
Not good. Not good at all. I really didn't enjoy Epcot all that much, and that should have a caveat to say it was an extremely busy day, it seemed anyway to me. You confirmed.
Yeah.
And so we couldn't get in and out of a lot of the places that were like pop-ins, try some food, try a drink, do some things. So that probably took away from some of the experience. But
Yeah.
overall, Epcot may have been my least favorite.
And then, of course, this is the
My last chance to transform Daniel into a true fan of the Disney parks was Animal Kingdom.
I thought you knew those weren't monkeys because that's a given.
Animal Kingdom is definitely the best decorated park of all the parks. In every corner, there's something to make you feel that you've been transported to another place.
There's Epcot. There's Hollwood Studios.
Is that really necessary?
Yeah, it was.
We definitely had a lot of fun in Animal Kingdom, and I believed I was winning him over. But as many have experienced, Animal Kingdom just doesn't have enough right now to keep you busy past about 3 o'clock. Even with our 3 rides on Everest. I think since I was trying to win him over, I probably should have done a split day between this and Epcot.
Was I successful in winning you over? Will you ever return to Disney again?
Not willingly. No. It'll be a long time. It'll be a long time. 4 days really is enough for me. We did everything there is to do. I don't know that I'll come back. It just doesn't really appeal to me. I'm sorry, Dan. I hate to break your heart, but
It
I have
is.
to be honest with you.
So there it is, I did not turn him into a fan of the Disney parks. But I still have faith that this is a journey, and sometime down the road, he's going to think back to the 4 fun-filled days he spent at the Disney theme parks and think, I want to go back. I mean, this happens to me about 10 minutes after I leave the parks. So, hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe so I can continue to take my friends and family, and maybe even you, on more of these adventures. The next destination is a family trip to Yosemite National Park. Alright, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that video. Here's what you need to do to win the trip to Disney World. Down below in the comments section, I want you to nominate someone to go to Disney. Maybe someone like Daniel who had no interest in going to Disney and you're trying to win them over. Or maybe someone who loves Disney and has always wanted to go and just hasn't been able to make it to the parks. Tell their stories below, first names only, and I will pick the story that I find the most compelling to win the trip. Remember, I need 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 views on this video. And also remember that this contest has all the rules and regulations of any other prize. Prize package value is approximately $1,800. Well, thanks for watching. Subscribe and share this video and nominate someone you think deserves a trip to Disney.